Hey Mark, what time is it?
Hang on. Let me just... Okay, let me just decode the... It's the afternoon.
Welcome to Map Men.
We're the men.
And here's the map.
Map men, map men, map men.
Back in the olden days, people would tell time by the sun.
What time is it?
I don't know, I've gone blind.
But then in the 18-somethings, when they invented trains, suddenly it mattered what the exact time was.
One man famously travelled from London to Bristol by train, and then the time was 10 minutes different, and then he missed his train home, or something like that. And so standard time was invented.
For a short while, some towns were using both local time and railway time, but this confusing, cluttery clock-up just made even more people miss their trains.
This is the East London suburb of Greenwich, where you don't pronounce the W or one of the E's.
And right here is the place where British Standard Time was standardised. Since 11 o'clock in the morning on the 2nd of August 1880, it's been exactly the same time all across the British Isles. Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich Mean Time started a trend, and soon became a standard the world over for your local country to be a certain number of hours either behind or ahead of.
Here is a map showing all the time zones around the world. Each bar is measured as the number of hours before or after Greenwich Mean Time, or UTC. But as you can see, the lines are not straight.
They bend slightly around country borders, as you might expect them to, but what we're interested in is how they bend massively around weird things, as you may well not expect them to.
So here's our Mapmen guide to the world's best time zone anomalies.
China.
China is one massive time zone. They've done this for unity and simplicity, but it has a few consequences. If you cross the border from Afghanistan to China, time jumps ahead by 3.5 hours.
Tea time, dinner time, tea time, dinner time.
Secondly, and much more importantly, in Tibet in winter the sun doesn't rise until 10 a.m.
Because of this, some people in Xinjiang have adopted their own local unofficial time zone.
But the Han community who also live there refuse to recognise it. All efforts to correct this have inevitably failed.
Unity and simplicity, my front bottom.
America.
In Arizona, there are some areas that do observe daylight savings and some that don't. This means that for half the year, driving through the state means you have to keep a close eye on your watch.
She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. Oh, it was too late. I couldn't save her in time. Everybody's gonna hate me because I... Oh, thank God. I'm gonna make it. I'll be a hero. She'll survive. Changing the hour is one thing, but the most curious curiosities happen at the controversial and ever-changing International Dateline.
The line where Tuesday changes into Wednesday.
The Diomedes. The Diomede Islands live here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This one to the west belongs to Russia and is the furthest east you can go in the world. And this one to the east belongs to America and is the furthest west you can go in the world.
The International Dateline splits these two islands down the middle, which means that even though they're only 2.5 miles apart, there's a whole day between them.
During the Cold War, a woman called Lynn Cox swam from one to the other across the so-called Ice Curtain, drawing congratulations on her brave statement of peace, even though all she really wanted was for it not to be Monday.
Kiribati.
Kiribati.
Really?
Yep.
For many decades, Kiribati was on the right-hand side of the dateline, and they were the last people on the planet to do anything. But this caused a problem.
Every Friday morning, when the Kiribatians were eager to do business with their biggest trading partners, Australia, the Aussies were sleeping off their Saturday morning hangovers.
Not now, Messina. So, on New Year's Day 1995, they jumped across to the left-hand side of the dateline, skipping a day ahead to join their business partners in Hangoverland.
Why are you still calling me?
This meant that Saturday the 31st of December 1994 never happened.
As a consequence of Kiribati changing from one side to the other, the International Dateline now looked like an Easter Island head.
And their time-travelling tactic triggered a trend.
Boff.
In 2011, they were joined on the new side of the dateline by the nation of Samoa.
Samoa.
Really?
No, I don't know.
That's what we love about the lines on this map. They don't show distance from Greenwich, they show a rich tapestry of culture and allegiances.
The surprisingly sinuous zigs and zags of the world's time zones demonstrate that it is not time that controls us humans, but rather us humans who control time.
Well,
Us humans who control time.
well,
Us humans who control time.
well.
Us humans who control time.
Paste
Well,
and
us
paste
humans who
and
control
paste
time.
and
Well.
paste.
Stop doing that! Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes, got it in one.
My turn.
Okay, 4 words. 3 words, sorry. Circle. The moon. The sun. Circle? Circle, sun. Oh! Whole thing. What are you doing? What's that? I've never seen anything like that before. What? Playing a piano and tapping a tiny man on the shoulder? Phantom of the Opera, Scarface, Little Women, Fantasia, The Jungle Book, Les Miserables, Sound of Music, The Gospel According to St. John, The Sound of Music. Oh wait, I've got it! It's NordVPN! As in NordVPN, the service that encrypts your internet traffic and protects your online identity. If you don't want your activity being tracked by advertisers or hackers, or the government, or if you ever use public Wi-Fi, which is really dangerous by the way, you need a VPN to keep you safe online. And NordVPN happens to be the most popular and best rated of all the VPNs there is. Another huge advantage is you can access the internet without borders, which means you can watch content that might be blocked in your country or book cheaper flights and hotel rooms. And best of all, MapMen are offering you a special offer. If you click on the link in the description below, you can get a 3-year plan of NordVPN for just $2.29 per month, which is a saving of a whopping 75%, plus an extra month for free. And if after 30 days you're not absolutely in love with how much better your internet is, you simply click, 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 and you can get all your money back as if nothing ever happened, which basically means it's a free trial.
Please actually do sign up, because the more of you sign up, the more we get to make MapMen.
All thanks to NordVPN. So, was I right?
No, it was You've Got Mail.
Oh, I love that film.
I've got it on DVD.
Oh, let's watch it now!
Time is a gift, fleeting and swift, ticking and talking itself away, of saying better beware. Time is a gift, precious and rare, take it and make of it all you can, use all you can, there's not a moment to spare.